Oh, go away. Go away. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hope you're all having a fantastical day. Yo, Beyonce. Bias? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? Today we are back onto Minecraft. Because why not? If I can set everything up properly, you know, that would be perfect. But yeah, today we are back onto some Minecraft. You know, I did originally say that today we weren't gonna start until I don't actually know when we're gonna start. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock in the morning, right? But I was like, I might as well start. So we're here. Ow. It is very hot. I don't know why, but it is very hot. It's very strange. Very strange. Yo, Izuki. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? We have ourselves a nice cup of coffee that I made 30 minutes ago. Terrible, but yes. This coffee is approximately 3 hours. 3 hours, 30 minutes old. This coffee is approximately 30 minutes old. Which is terrible. But it doesn't taste too bad. So, like, what's the real caveat there? I have a diffuser going in the background. I'm gonna go turn that off. I will be back in 2 seconds. You playing Minecraft Bedrock or Java? I am playing Minecraft Java-ish. I haven't played Bedrock in like 100 years. Not really, but like I haven't played Bedrock in like a while. Yeah, I'm gonna go turn off my diffuser and I will be back in about like 2 seconds, literally. Beep. And diffuser is now off. Alright, Stream Deck. I have to figure out this because for some random reason muting doesn't want to work. Oh, I changed it over. What are we using? We're using voice microphone? Yeah. Alright. So let's jump over to here. And bam! Look at that. Cool. Alright. I don't think I changed anything too much. I hope. By the way, this is very quiet. That's not bad. By the way, I just saw a lizard run past. Why? No idea. Alright. There we go. Alright, for those that are on Twitch, let me know if music is loud, because I have turned it up quite a bit. And I put a gain on it, right? I put a gain on the music, actually on this entire scene, but I'm not too sure if that is actually going to come through or not. I'm not too sure. I don't know. Alright, let me remove this. I'm going to show you what I was working on. Because I am quite impressed with what I was working on. And I think I did a pretty good job. So, I'm going to show it off. Crazy. I was crazy once. I locked me in a rubber room with rats. They did lock you in a room. I was there. I was one of the rats. Holy moly. That was some lag. That was some lag, indeed. Wowzers. Alright, hopefully that's not an occurrence. But I have not been working on any of this. I've been working on this. So you know how a while back, right, I mentioned that this is going to be a poor section and a rich section. This up here is going to be the rich section, where all the rich people live, which is pretty cool. But you know, it's pretty cool because I actually quite like this. I actually started this off stream, which I know I said I was going to work on stream and never did, but today's the day. Give or take. I also want to, you know, I'm not going to do too much of this on stream, but I do want to decorate the back of this wall because we are working on that today, and unfortunately I do have, you know, the rest of this to now worry about, seeing as I decided to do that. But yeah, I've started detailing the wall. I've now got stuff on my fingers. So I started detailing the walls a little bit so that it would match in a little bit and it wasn't pure stone. I sort of kind of stopped like right there. So we're gonna have to get in and we're gonna have to do that. But let's take a quick peek. Look at the trees. Dude, these trees are awesome. These trees aren't mine. These trees aren't mine. That's why they're awesome. Quite frankly, right? Quite frankly, that's why they're awesome. Is because I didn't do them. I didn't do them. I didn't make the trees. Yeah. I didn't make the trees. The trees are made. Oopsie. There we go. The trees are made by B-dubs. You know B-dubs? You know B-dubs, the greatest builder that's ever lived? That B-dubs. That B-dubs. That B-dubs made these trees. Every single one of these trees. I mean, not that tree. That tree sucks. That tree sucks. We don't care about that tree. But B-dubs made these trees. Not for me specifically. These are on Hermitcraft. You can actually download the Hermitcraft world and download them. I just took the trees from the Hermitcraft world. I stole the trees. But yeah, so these trees are originally from B-dubs, which I have modified a little bit so that they have those. They don't originally have those. I included them. That is my singular spin. I also adjusted the heights a little bit. As you can see, the little bit of a mess down here is very prominent. Very, very prominent. But yeah, so we have two variants of trees. We have the skinny ones, and we have the big ones. The skinny ones are quite literally just birch and azalea, which is going to be very expensive to actually harvest. And then the other ones are, well, you know, they haven't changed too much, but the trunks have changed. Yeah, so we have a little way down here. I have the rabbits currently on a leash. Right? I have the rabbits currently on a leash. I plan to remove that leash. Give or take. Right? Because if I remove that, it's going to be a hot mess. Right? It's going to be a hot mess. It's going to be a hot mess, which kind of sucks. Because I'm not going to be able to keep track of where they go and where they don't go, and, you know, that kind of sucks. Because I want this place to have, like, rabbits and a lot of rabbits. I mean, not a lot of rabbits. I feel like there's probably enough rabbits to do in this section. But yeah, I want some, like, I want some rabbits in here. I want some, like, cute animals going on here. Yo, Zero, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? How's your morning, afternoon, evening going? I hope you're having a pretty good day. So yeah, I want some cute rabbits going on in here. I don't know what other cute animals we could do. Maybe some axolotls. Ooh. Axolotls. That wouldn't be too bad. That wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, and then I started working on the buildings. Can I just say, this building looks absolutely amazing. / time set midnight. Look at that building. Look at that building at nighttime. Specifically at nighttime. It's so good. I take that back. This coffee isn't good. This coffee isn't good. It's just milk. Ew. I also should have eaten dinner. I haven't eaten dinner. I haven't eaten since like 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. I haven't eaten since 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and it is currently 12:16 a.m. That's not good. But yeah, I actually I love this. I love this. It's so nice. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's so good. It's kind of massive. It's kind of massive. But like, it's so good. Ah, I love it. It's nice. But yeah, we have the lights in here. Can I just say, the lights, chef's kiss. I love it. Look at it. Oh, that looks really nice. We also have this building in here. This building's from over there. Like, literally on the other side of that green building. Like, I've vamped it up a little bit, you know, made it a little bit pretty. Even added some guardrails and stuff. We plan on doing an interior for that one, this one, and this one. This little one, I don't think so. This little one, I don't think we're gonna do an interior for. If we do, it's just gonna be like, something bad. I don't know. But like these ones, we're probably gonna do an actual interior. This one over here is not gonna have an interior because it's just gonna be for a garage, if you will, a garage, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, it's also not finished. Like, none of these are finished. One thing I want to work on, and I've started working on, is that. A fan from Mumbo Jumbo. Sorry, it's gonna get really loud. Oh, and bright, I guess. But yeah, this is our fans. The only closest working fan I have is this. This is the only fan I currently have. Is that a good fan? I don't know. I'll let you be the judge of it. But it's too big. It's too big. It is. Well, I mean, the fan in general is not too big, but the work is too big. It has to fit in this area right here, right in here. It has to go right here. We can like remove the windows or whatnot, but like it has to go right here. And because of how it is, how the fan is and how the wall is, see, it's like right on the edge. And to actually power these two, or specifically this one, yeah, specifically to power that one, you have to like get. Ooh. What was there? What was there? What was there? I think it was that, right? Maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it was that. Yeah. Maybe it was that. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, to actually power these two, you need to have these two extended. So it needs to come like all the way out there. So your wall should be there with this design, right? Because say the wall is right there, right? Say that is your wall, goes out a little bit more, which kind of sucks. And I don't know how to make it smaller without using observers, because we don't have access to the nether yet. This one's very annoying. There we go. So yeah, I don't know how I'm actually gonna do it. But, like, that can't be there. This has to be a wall, so I have to find a way to move... Have I just found that way? Your wall is there. Wait. The wall is still there. Alright, this can move over. This right here doesn't have to be there. What? Are you serious? Are you serious? Come on, man. I thought I had the perfect idea. Yeah, so this right here can move. But in terms of that thing, that top one not opening, I don't know how. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Actually. Well, you know, there is always a hope and a dream. Somewhere. Yeah, see, I don't know how to do that without powering that top one. I have no idea. Got a choice for you to make. I have 3 games in mind that I've been wanting to play, but I can't decide on which one. So I'd like you to choose and surprise me. The Thief Simulator? What? I recommend Deep Rock Galactic. Although Doom 2016 I've never played. You know, if it was the original Doom, the original Doom, I love that game. I used to have it on a, what do you call it? A CD. Oh, getting old now. How many of y'all actually know what a CD is? Getting old. It's not really, it's like, that's still in, they still make CDs, actually. So technically, it's not that. Actually. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, okay, that was my complete fault. Okay. Don't do that. And don't do that. Alright, let me... Oh. It's not that, is it? It was that. Alright. Huh. How am I going to get around that? Why is that happening? Actually, hold up. Hold up. I was just about to say, have I figured out how to do it? But I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. If anyone has any ideas, I'm going to play around with this a little bit more. I actually want to try and mess around with this. But yeah, if anyone has any ideas on how to, you know, do this, feel free to let me know, because I need help. I need help. Alright. Let's jump over to the world. Get drunk as a dwarf. Oh yeah. I recommend that. I recommend that. Holy moly. Holy moly. That is laggy. That is laggy. Alright. What do we have all this stuff for? Alright. Oh, by the way, think I've updated the heads pack. So, for future references, if we can just come up here really fast, that shouldn't happen. The jeb heads shouldn't happen, which would be nice. Alright, let's get rid of all of that. Alright. I have started working on a few things. I've started working on the actual path. I've actually started working on this as well. And I've started working on this. Because why not? Which, you know, that's all I have done off stream. As for what we're doing on stream, hopefully finishing it. Hopefully finishing the entire thing. Again, when it comes to the interior of this building, we're just going to knock it off. We're just going to close it. We're just going to close it off. I don't want to deal with that interior. We spent like 3 hours last stream trying to decipher what we're going to do for that interior. And I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. Yo, mythicalism? Mythicalism? Myth, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? There we go, I just moved my chair straight up. No it is not. I got TJ to make it. TJ is my artist. So if you are on Twitch, you can see all the different emotes. That's the guy who made them. His name's TJ. I don't know his actual name. And I don't need to know his actual name. I feel like now I'm too straight up. Feels kind of strange. I've already played Deep Rock Galactic. I've promoted Gunner and Engineer. I haven't played it in like 3 months. That's why it was on my list of games to play. Currently downloading Bolt Hollow Knight. Interesting. I plan to actually play I actually do not plan to play Hollow Knight or Silk Song, whatever it is. Hold up. I actually don't plan to play either of those games. Those games, I don't know. They're kind of not my games. However, tomorrow we are playing Deep Rock Galactic with Bourbon. Because today, actually, now that we mention it, today is Afenya's birthday. I completely forgot about that. That's why tomorrow we are playing Deep Rock instead of Stardew, because it's Afenya's birthday. It's Afenya's birthday today. So if anyone is on the Discord server, just in general, just say happy birthday, Afenya. Just like, happy birthday, Afenya. Just like, just say that, and just like, yeah, because that'll make Afenya's day. It'd be possible. Yeah, no. Tomorrow we're just gonna chill out with Boopin and play some Deep Rock. What are you? I am me. I am Lunako. I am Lunako. Hello, welcome in, Alwood. How are you doing? Alright. Get some stairs. I think these are just that way. Alright. I have to come in and redo the flooring, but yeah, I think that's the same as over here. It is. Cool. I don't really want to waste any of my materials on things I don't want to have to waste. Alright. Cool. Is this still activated? Uh-oh. Not anymore. Alright, there we go. Okay. Cool. Alright, we need shelves. Shelves are a pain in the butt. I don't know who at Mojang thought that it was a good idea to make shelves like this. But, holy moly. This is how you make shelves. You have to strip the wood just to be able to make shelves. I feel like that kind of sucks. It gives another purpose to stripped wood, but very annoying. Very annoying. I don't recommend. I hear you. There you are. That scared me a little bit. That. Alright. Bam. Was that? No. I was like, wait, hold up. Is that the other one? Oh. Alright. I made... Actually, I do have that. Alright. Because surprising... Ooh. Ooh, that's some lag. That's some lag. We don't like lag. Did we just... Okay. Alright, so we are going to need some of these. I might as well throw the rest of that in there. Alright. Grab some of those. Grab some of those. Sure. That's probably too many. There we go. Oh. Oh, no. Whoa. Hey, whoa. What do you think this is? What? Nothing's wrong with them. I am perfectly fine. I didn't make enough, dang it. And I've got to make another one? Oh, great heavens. Oh, great heavens. I didn't realize we had to make another one. I don't know why, but frames are a little lacking. And I don't know why. We need these. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it's because we're in the, what do you call it, this area? Uh-oh. Ow. That's not good. No. I am. Yeah, is it just that? Is it just because of the crops? Yeah, I think it might just be because of the crops. Well, at least I hope so. Otherwise, that would suck. I feel like that might be just the crops. I hope so. Interesting. Interesting flavor. Alright. I guess we're just gonna have to put up with it a little bit. Bam. Alright. Do I have any more? I do. Cool. I shouldn't need those anymore. But I need how many? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. Bam. 2. Make another lot. This should get me to 6. We need one more. Why are they so expensive? I hear you. But again, I can't see you. How can I hear you before I even saw you? Ow. Ow! That hurt. Why'd that hurt, though? Like, how did he knock back me that far? That's crazy. Alright. How you doing, buddy? Ooh. Ow. There we go. You know how in Avatar Korra, Avatar Korra? Where are you? There you are. How at the start they're in this arena. I think it was season 1. I think it was all of season 1. Maybe season 2 as well. I can't remember. they were in like this arena, this fighting arena type of thing, and they had like grates on the floor that had like what do you call it? They had like water, lava, rock discs and stuff like that. That's sort of kind of what I want with this. I thought it looked pretty cool. I thought it looked pretty cool. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I should probably pause that. Dude, my nose is dying. My nose is dying. It's not good. Not good whatsoever. Alright, cool. I was just making sure that my recording microphone wasn't on. I saw that it was active. Alright. Move that keyboard away. I had to open up my second computer today. I am in the middle of fine-tuning a small one. I think it's like 600B. Very tiny. Very 600B? 600B? 0.6B. Anyways, gotta leave. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon. And I hope you enjoy Deep Rock. Deep Rock is a pretty cool game. Coffee. It's not really coffee. I just opened up an energy drink. Alright. Yeah, I plan on getting a new chair, like, relatively soon. In, like, in approximately 3 months. Very soon, very soon. My chair is falling apart. Which isn't good. But the new chair I'm looking at is like, it's quite good. But when you come to quite good chairs, they tend to get quite expensive. They tend to get quite expensive, which kind of sucks. Because you don't exactly want an expensive chair. Although you do semi want an expensive chair, because then you have a slight chance that it might last forever. Or you have a very small chance that it's going to last, like, 2 weeks. And I'm hoping that the chair that we're going for is going to last the next 100 years. Alright, that seems to be good. What is the crops? We need potato, wheat, beetroot, and carrot. Lovely. Yo, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Sorry, I just had to blow my nose. My nose is very, very blocked today. Very blocked. It's not good. Oh, interesting. Alright. So we need potatoes, beetroot, carrot, and potatoes, beetroot, carrot, wheat. Potato, potato, beets, wheats, potato, beets, wheats, carrots. Oh. That's kind of funny. I don't know why. It has no right to be funny. Is chat not starting on stream? It most definitely is. Right now. It most definitely is. By the way, good morning, Canberra. How you doing? How you doing? We schmoovin' now. We schmoovin'. We schmoovin' and groovin'. Schmoovin' and groovin'. It's kind of nice being able to see them now. Kind of nice being able to see them now. Hody ho. Hody ho. Man, look at this place. It's actually looking pretty cool. Ah, Canberra, we have to show you the rich people area that we're working on. Let me find these beets, potatoes, carrots, and wheats, and then we'll jump over. Because I feel like this town has got to be the best work I have done in Minecraft in a very long time. I'm quite impressed. I don't know why I came down here. I have no idea why I came down here. There is a very slim chance that they were going to be there. We have wheats. Yeah. We have no potatoes, no carrots, and no beets. What? How? Okay. I guess we're going on a little trip. Dude, I have no idea why, but the frames are not doing too good. I have no idea why. I have no idea why. I haven't changed anything. Okay. Okay, please adapt. And quickly. Thank you. See, we're currently loading not even 90 FPS. Now that I said that, it started going up to 100. But like, we used to be cruising before. Cruising at like 120. Oh. Oh. You think that's our problem? Let me close out of Minecraft really quickly. Oh, my nose. No, that is worlds. I'm not after worlds. We'll go for Voxy. We'll just turn Voxy off real quick. He's gonna have two audios coming in at the exact same time. And I have no idea why my nose is it's not playing the game. It's not playing the game today, and I don't know why. By the way, today is Afenya's birthday. Today is Afenya's birthday. So if anyone, I'm not saying you have to, but if anyone wants to like go to the general channel and just like happy birthday Afenya, feel free to. If it was loaded. You know, if it was loaded. Yeah, if you just want to go into the general and just be like, hey, happy birthday, Afenya. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, how are we doing on frames now? Oh, I'm back to the poor people. I'm back to being poor. And Voxy was definitely not the issue. You didn't drop that because you don't drop that anymore. I was like, wait, why did you not drop that? Ow. Alright, let's go grab some potatoes. Oh, yeah, on Monday, right? On Monday, we are going to take a look at the Taken 1's GDD. Game Dev Document. Actually, it's Game Development Document. But dev sounds kind of cool. So yeah, I have come to the realization after reading the Taken 1's GDD that I feel like that's a cooler game. I feel like that's a cooler game to work on. And it's gonna take like 100 years to actually get it out. But it'd be pretty cool. Because that one's gonna require a lot of moving parts. A lot more moving parts than the space one that we're currently working on. Hold up. Oh man, my nose. So yeah. The space one, right? The space one we were doing because it was gonna be a lot easier, right? Our biggest caveat with our biggest our biggest caveat in why we didn't go with the Taken 1's is because as soon as we got into development of the actual development and we actually started working on the terrain, it didn't go too well. It didn't go too well. We had no idea what we were doing. Oh, that kind of sucks. Yeah, we had no idea what we were doing. And that's that sort of kind of took away like 90% of our creativity when it came to the game, and we just stopped working on it. We just stopped working on it altogether. But I have a plan to not get burnt out because of the stupid terrain. I plan to do it in chunks. Before, we were doing it in massive chunks. Massive chunks. Like, entire world chunks. The entire thing chunks. Which kind of sucked. So, like, we literally placed down the entire world, the entire size of the world, flat. And then we were going to do the terrain that way. I'm just going to play Legos and just do them in very small increments and then just plop them all together. Just plop them all together and hope they work. We are after beets and potatoes. Beets, potatoes, beets, potatoes, potatoes. Thank you. So yeah, hopefully, now that we have somewhat of an idea, fairly decent idea, oh dude, these frame drops are insane. What if we open up Task Manager? Task Manager, what is going on? Chrome, we have 64 tabs open. Minecraft is currently taking up 4 gigabytes of RAM. How much RAM do we have allocated to Minecraft? I have no idea. I have no idea. We have 16 gigabytes allocated. So, tell me why you keep lagging. Sorry, I had to. It was needed. Roast them, smash them, stick it in a stew? In a stew? I think this is the first time I've ever heard that. I think that is going to be the first time I've ever heard of that. Beats. Beats, no beats. Beats, no beats. Beats. Oh, okay. Boopin' Snoopin'. Welcome in, how are you doing? How is your morning going? That's a lot of tabs. That is only on one account. That is only on one account. I have 3 accounts for on Chrome, right? One for the business side of Violet, the other for the development side of Violet, and one for my main stuff, my personal stuff. They have a collective of like 400 tabs that I need to clean up. I need to clean up, but that's a future me problem. That's a future me problem. It's like not a me problem right now. But they're not open. They're not open. Only my main one, or my stream one, which is technically my main one. All right, so this one doesn't have beats, and I don't know why. You killed the dragon? No, I have not. Same P, different parents. Oh yeah, what? What? That's a saying. That is a saying. Yeah, so I only currently have 63 tabs open. Which is still a lot. But is not 400 and something tabs open. So, I'd say that's a win. Only? Yeah, I mean, it's only. One of our teachers at school has, like... I don't know how many tabs she has open, but she doesn't close them. She does not close them. And then she comes to me and was like, why is my computer so slow? With, like... 3 windows open with like 1,000 tabs on them. Not that much, but like I had like 3 windows open and was like, why is my computer so slow? Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Alright, do we have any beats? We have no beats. I try and tell them not to have so many tabs open, but they come to me every single time and be like, hey, why is my computer slow? I swear at this point it's just a joke. I just do it on purpose. Hey buddy, how you doing? Alright. I do not think this one has beats either. Ooh. Do you have beats? You have no beats. I think I've got to be the first person known to man to want beats. Who wants beats? Oh. Ow. How'd you hit me? Ow. Great heavens. I need to make a new sword. I've literally come to the realization that we have made the same sword that we have gotten rid of last time. And we just have it again. We just have it again. And it kind of sucks. Alright, so I guess we are... Alright. I guess now we are going on a little adventure. Because... yes. Alright. Do I have a bed? No. I guess we'll go back to home first. I have a boat. I have a boat that I would like to row. Do you reckon the village at the desert has one? We might as well try. Oh, great heavens. Nope, 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 nope. No, 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 no. I am not your target practice. Call? Mute. Call Saul. You know what's kind of sad? I didn't finish watching Breaking Bad. And I don't think I ever will. It was okay. But it was okay at best. I've moved on to what's the show called? Two Broke Girls? I think that's what it's called. And yeah. It's also pretty slow. But it's not bad. It's not too bad. Bonk. Come here, buddy. I actually need all of these. I was gonna say. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey! Yeah, no, I don't actually need your friend. Thank you. 19? Oh, moly. Yeah, if I can get a lot of gunpowder. At some point in time, we might go to the end. At some point in time, we might have enough to go to the end. Ow! I was trying not to get hit that entire time. And I got hit once. Wow. I even semi-locked in and everything. But yeah, no, tomorrow... tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow we are working... we're playing Deep Rock with Uber. Which will be quite fun. I need to ask Boopin if anyone else is joining. Or if it's just us. Because yeah, today, actually, is Athenia's birthday. I think I've said that like 30 bajillion times now. But yeah, seeing as today's Athenia's birthday, she's gonna have tomorrow off. So, yeah. Would be pretty cool. So, yeah, that's the game plan for tomorrow. And then Sunday, we're playing Yap Yap again. Can I just say, I actually quite liked that game. It's quite a fun game. I think we have to, like, as a group, we have to get better at communication. Because there were so many times where we could have communicated and we didn't. And I was like, okay, That's kind of annoying. But yeah, as a whole, it wasn't too bad. I haven't started editing that one yet. I plan to at some point. At some point in time, I do plan to edit. I just don't know when. I actually need to get better at editing. Alright. Let's put this stuff away. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Let's plant these two. 68. Goes there. I don't know why I thought, but I thought for some random reason it was a full stack. And now it turns out it's just like 16. Alright. Yeah, sure. I'll put that there. Alright. Let's go grab some beets. Dude, I literally just upgraded the storage system not too long ago. And now it's full again. Alright. Dude, my nose is dying. Boat. Technically, it was a raft. Haha. You know, it'd be kind of cool. You know, it'd be kind of cool. Bam. Let me line this up perfectly. You know, you're gonna have to use your imagination. Boom. Something like that would be kind of cool, right? Imagine a lantern on the back of your boat. On the back of your boat, riding into the sunset, riding on the ocean, the vast ocean, and you have a lantern on the back of your boat. We have chests on the back of our boats. Imagine a lantern. That's all I'm gonna say. Imagine a lantern on the back of your boats. That would be pretty cool. You know, imagine if they announced that in Minecraft Live. Dude, that would be kind of cool. That wouldn't be the first time that's happened. That happened with the bog. Oh, dude, you remember when the bog was first announced? Like a month earlier. We were like, you know, it'd be kind of cool having different variants of skeletons, and then boom, we got the bogged. And then we also had the whatever the new one is, which is technically another variant. We didn't actually predict that one, but it is another variant. So, technically, oh, we were going on the boat. You know, that would be kind of cool. Next week, before Minecraft Live, we plan to talk about it a little bit. We're actually gonna watch Minecraft live, which would be quite nice. I think beforehand, we might jump on like Hypixel or something like that, and like just chill out on like Bed Wars or something like that. So, if anyone wanted to play that day, that'd be kind of cool. We'll do it, like, you know, we'll set it up on that day, but, yeah. This one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We're gonna get into some nerd talk right now. we're gonna get into some nerd talk. I have started working on a system. I've now lost which way we're going. Oh, great heavens. I think it's this way. It is this way. I have started working on the memory system of Violet, right? So that she remembers everything. I mean, not everything, but like a lot of things. And dude, my brain is like, wow. Wow. The system I plan to make is like so advanced, but also not that advanced. It's blowing my mind. It's blowing my little mind. Right? So I plan to make it. My arm just doesn't want to work anymore. On my chat. Right? So I'm having it so that it responds to chat. Right? So that she can respond to chat. So for that, I'm having a system, the same system that I'm using for voice calls and stuff like that. So, actually, don't do that now. So I plan to ask everyone that I'm wanting to join Violet, right? So, for example, Dragon, right? I'm gonna have Dragon interact with Violet, right? And I want Violet to know who Dragon is and Dragon's personality before he actually joins and interacts with Violet. So, for 2 streams, right, I'm going to have just him and I, right? And I'm going to have her in the background learning him in general. Like how he acts, you know, and stuff like that. Not like in relation to anything, but like just in general, like how he talks and stuff like that. His person. Huh? What? Hello? I forgot you were here. So yeah, I'm gonna see if he'd be down to. Ooh! Did you really just give me another one? Great heavens! So I'm gonna be down if he's down for that. But yeah, I want her to know, and I'm a little on the fence between this. I don't actually know how I want to do this. I'm gonna get in contact with Red at some point and ask him how I should do it, because I'm on the fence whether I should get. If anyone has any ideas, feel free to let me know. I'm on the fence whether I should do that, where Violet knows who they are, like who the person is beforehand, before they actually interact, or have it like a whole new interaction, like it's just someone meeting them for the first time. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think that might be pretty cool. I think that might actually be a really cool idea. Just having them meet them for the first time. It's like, you know how I said that I was going to have, for example, Dragon on, like, 2 streams beforehand, so that Violet gets to know who he is. I'm probably not going to do that. Yo, Corey, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? How's your morning, afternoon, evening going? I hope you have a pretty good day. Damn. I've been getting good at that. Alright, that is sweet. Do you guys have any of my beats? No. Beats, no. Is that everything? Is that... There are only 2 crops? I think that might be their only two crops. Oh. Oh. I take that back. I take that back. Never mind, I was just there. I have just eradicated their entire crop system. Alright. Yeah, I'm a monster. It's fine. Let me go grab my boat again. I don't know why I didn't bring it with me. And we're going on a little adventure. Ooh, there we go. So yeah, I'm planning on having it so that it'll be like a whole new interaction. So I'm having it so that at the end of every stream, right, she'll go into rest mode and pinpoint pinpoint everything that, you know, she deems important. Oh, did I drop anything? No. Deems important. It's like if Dragon says that he likes pineapple pizza, which he obviously does. Violet will keep track of, like, for the next time that we talk about pizza, she'll know that, like, hey, he likes pizza. Or, like, if for some reason Dragon is a complete butthole to Violet, she'll remember that, and every single time that she interacts with him, she'll use a unpleasant tone with him, which would be kind of cool. So like, if you're like, I'm gonna make it so that she doesn't hold a grudge, obviously, but like if you are you know, woohoo, yahoo, you know, excited, you know, happy, you know, she's gonna be happy and stuff like that, right? And if you are a butt to her, then she's gonna be a butt back. And that is going to work the exact same way for chat. So if you're a butt to Violet, she will respond to you, and, you know, in a butt tone. So a tone that you're not exactly gonna like, which will be kind of fun. Ow. Oh, you're invisible. Yeah. Sarah. And I currently only plan for her to respond, but not for every chat. Ow. So I plan to have a tiering system where, like, you know, subs and bits and super chats and stuff like that on YouTube, because I'm also going to be streaming on YouTube as well when she comes out. She wouldn't respond to any other messages on YouTube other than, I mean, for the time being, other than super chats and stuff like that, because YouTube can be yeah, YouTube can be a thing. But like, if she's only limited to talking or responding to, like, super chats or whatever else Twitch has, YouTube has, that's all that she's able to do when it comes to YouTube. Twitch, she'll be able to respond to subs and stuff like that, as well as normal chat, but that's the tiering system is like dono 80, friends 100. Great heavens. I don't think doing that right now is probably a good idea. There we go. Alright. Ow! Hey, can I grab your head, actually? No? Alright. I didn't want it either way. Actually, I'm gonna take your head. Ow. We have... reach hacks? You weren't even close. Yeah, go away. Alright. Creeper, 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 creeper. No, we're fine. Alright. So, friends is 100. Dono is 80. And normal chat, Twitch chat, is like 60, right? So like it's a tiered system. So like if, oh hello, and that would change between whether she's actually interacting with someone on Discord. So if she's interacting with someone on Discord, that all goes down by 20, right? So like people on Discord is going to take a higher requirement, right? So that she's more likely to respond to you know, people in Discord than you know, people in chat. But like if she's in just chatting mode where she will respond solely to chat, so she is alone. I don't plan to do that for like quite a while because I don't know how she'll go. But like when she gets to that stage, she's gonna be able to like respond to people and stuff like that in chat. So, oh hello, there's another one. So like because no one's in Discord, right? Friends are gonna have more of a priority. So like say for example, Afenya types something in chat, she's gonna respond to Afenya's chat over donos or normal chats and stuff like that. Ah, you're so slow, dude. I tried to like weave around him, and he was just like, yeah, no, haha, noob. Wow. So yeah, I plan to do that so that she takes priority of friends / Discord more than she does like, you know, normal chat. And for Twitch, YouTube chat is like non-existent because YouTube chat is interesting. But also when we move to, you know, YouTube, you know, it's all going away. I mean, it's not all going away, but the Twitch, the shorts streams, yeah, is going away. Which means discoverability is going to tank a little bit, but, you know, it's fine. I need the internet. Oh, cats. The only problem now is I'm not... I have eyes on the beats. I have eyes on the beats. Okay. You know, I'm not gonna question. Yes! I have 2 beats. Oh. Not gonna lie, I thought I saw another beat. Oh, hello. You actually scared me a little bit. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool. And that comes to the memory system as well. So when she responds to you, she's going to keep a note of that, and she's going to respond to that person, like, with the history that she knows of that person. So like if she's in just chatting, right? where she's not gonna have anyone in Discord, and say Canberry, for example. Hate on Canberry. She's gonna like know that Canberry likes pineapple pizza. If the conversation ever comes up. If the conversation ever comes up of like what Canberry likes, pineapple pizza. Pineapple pizza, his favorite show, I don't know, his favorite game as well. Whatever she know, whatever Canberry lets Violet know, which is, you know, writing in chat, then she'll know that. And she'll be like, oh yeah. But like, for some reason, if Canberry, you know, talks bad about Violet, or, you know, talks bad in general, she'll be like, ooh, she'll get her attitude on. And only to Canberry. She'll still have that attitude, a slight attitude to everyone for a little bit. But, you know, not forever. Which is good, because that's what you want. Hi buddy, how you doing? You have cats. Oh. Actually, seeing as we have cats, let's get some fish. I just say let's get some fish, and there is absolutely no water to be found. Well, I mean, there's water over there. Let's go. Let's go. We'll try and grab some fish. Try and grab some fish, and we'll come back for the cats. Oh, I'm gonna have some cats. What else does cats like? Just fish, right? Yeah. Alright. Let's grab some fish. I should make the axolotl drop. Do I remember you? I'm not too sure. Do you remember me? Do you remember me? There you go. Collect my salmon. Why? Kill more salmon. Thank you. That seems very harsh. Ooh. See, if I didn't have my if I had my normal sword, right, that didn't have fire aspect, boom, this would have been a piece of cake. Also, he's apparently just dropping them everywhere. I don't know where exactly he's picking them up or dropping them from, but they're going everywhere. Oh, hello. Oh, dude, I have so many of their heads. I have so many of their heads. There we go. She'll also, back onto the memory part, she's also going to remember things that happen in-game as well. So, like, with her memory system, she's going to remember what's on screen and stuff like that. You've got any fish for me? No? Alright. So, like, if we, for example, play Minecraft with her, she's going to remember everything in Minecraft as well. It's like, if anything important happens, you know, she'll know that. And she'll be able to recall it. Which is pretty cool. I don't know how much latency that's going to put on the system, If that puts on too much latency, then there is a thing called fine-tuning that we can do. Maybe. I don't know if that is good for it, right? So like at the end of the week, for example, to reduce latency, it'll like automatically fine-tune the LLM to be like, hey, this is the information. Fine-tune the LLM to remember this. And then she'll remember it. Forever. Because it'll actually be in her entire system. Which would be quite nice. Yeah, no, go away. You have any more fish for me? No? Okay. You know, I think there's probably enough fish. 34 fish? If they require any more fish, then... Come here. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, no, I spoke, right? Yes! Alright, come with me. Come with me. Come with me. And you'll see something of an imagination. As you'll see the pure heart of my imagination. Oh, dude, I thought you were a new one. Oh, dude, you. What? You. Yes. All right. Holy moly. Holy moly. 2, 3. I think we're missing one. Hello? 1, 2, 3. Hey, you're not sitting anywhere, are you? I hope not. Where? Are we missing a cat? We are missing a ginger cat. Of course, it's still stuck down there. Come here. There we go. Alright, we have 4 cats to our name. We have a cat army. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jabba Bear. Alright, we already got you. Alright, you didn't give us anything good. Alright. You just didn't see anything, alright? I should like pill it over there, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm just hoping that they all teleport over. So yeah, I'm currently working on the memory system for Violet, which should be quite nice. That means I'm gonna have to connect her to Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that, but yeah, it's easy. That's the easy side of things. I just have to make sure that she actually reliably does it, so I'm gonna have to like test it on myself every now and then, just to make sure that it works. Ooh. Hey dude, you see the rest of these cats? Yeah, you want to be here. Come here. Oh, you... Yes! Follow me. Hoping I don't already have you. Oh, dude, we have so many cats. Oh, and now I've got a baby. That was for the greater good. I mean, it wasn't really, but like... Still. Do y'all have any more cats roaming around the place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. I don't think so. I don't remember how many cats were here. Alright, there's a jelly one over there, but we've already got a jelly one. I don't want another jelly one. Why would I want more jelly ones? Alright, I think we have all of them. Time to go home. That guy sounds annoying. He sounds like an engine. Are we gonna have to walk all that way home? I think we might have to walk all this way home. Oh, great heavens. No. Alright. I'm hoping they're not gonna die because of cacti. That would suck. Oh. Oh. A clear bridge. Have we been out this way before? No. No. I don't have a bed. I don't have a bed and we're gonna do this at nighttime. You serious? Alright. Time for the fun, I guess. Alright. And then I'm gonna have to go back and rework the live 2D model, because I have officially broken the model that I was using, and I officially broke the actual thing that I was using, the actual plugin. I was using my own plugin, but I broke it, and it sort of kind of broke the model as well. Because now every single time that the actual VTuber model is loaded, it breaks. And it's not good. You serious? By the way, these amount of cats are very bad. Cheers. I'm a little terrified that I'm going to accidentally hit the cats. And I don't want to hit the cats. I took that land the first time. Yes! He just jumped straight in the water. Cheetah. Cheetah, cheetah, pumpkin eater. Cheetah, cheetah. I'm hoping by the end of this, we're gonna have all of our cats still. I can't. This is not our thing. Alright, this is our thing up here. This is our thing up here. Alright, yep, bear. Alright. I am so hungry. Oh my word. Yeah, I completely forgot that creepers are afraid of cats. And the fact that we nearly just ended our cats. Dang it! Kinda glad that didn't actually hit our cats. Ahead, ahead, ahead. Give me a head. Give me a head. Give me a head. No head. Okay. Okay. I don't want the head anyway. Ooh. I'm trying not to hit them. And it's a little harder than it looks. Yo, Aaron, welcome in, man. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, cats. Terrifying. Alright. Just down here. I am playing Java Edition. Yeah. I can do this. I can have my boat in my offhand. Okay. I still have the beats. This mission is still a success. Alright, we're coming down here where it's, I would say, much safer, but apparently we're gonna break. Oh, are you serious? Get off of them. Cats, man. Cats. Oh, come on. By the looks of it, there was like absolutely nothing in there. Alright, let's go. Play Bedrock, can I join? I don't play Bedrock now. So no, you can't join. Yet. I do plan to open up a server in 2 weeks now. I hope. I don't know how many times I've said 2 weeks, but close. How many cats do I have? I have 5 cats, I think. 2, 5, 6 cats, actually. I have 6 cats with me. I think I have 1 at home still. I think. I have to come back in here and clear out all this place. It's still a mess. Do you reckon if I jump in the boat? That little teleport? Did you serious? You know, I'll keep it a slow petty. Get out of the road. Thank you. Stop teleporting in front of me. Thank you. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to go grab our axolotl. Our axolotl. Ooh, hello. Okay. Oh, you're not actually meant to be able to jump down there. Stop teleporting in front of me. Oh, no. Thank you. Your contribution is very appreciated. I remember back in the day. Can you move? I remember back in the day where if you were riding a boat or a minecart or something like that, the cat teleporting would not happen. It would just stop. Oh, for crying out loud, this is going to be a very long journey. Yeah, so if you were in a minecart and you had cats, parrots, or anything like that, they would not follow you. They would be like, "Heh, who's this for?" And just not follow you whatsoever. Alright, we still have all of our cats. Especially the one in front of us. We still have him. I don't like him. Thank you. Oh, for crying out loud, did you really just do that? Thank you. I should probably still be teleporting. Driving. That's why. Come on, man. Alright. Alright. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. We're cooking with gas. Oh, we're cooking with cats. Can I say that? I don't know. Am I gonna say that? Well, I just did, so. They're never gonna notice. They're never gonna notice, right? Oh, maybe, potentially. Yes! Now if we just keep going, they're just gonna follow. And if not, then every now and then we're just gonna have to come back and grab them. Seriously? You chose right in front? Move it. Man, cats are creatures. Cats are creatures. Thank you. We have one out of the road. Come on, gather it. You can do it. You can do it. Thank you. Thank you. Your contribution has saved millions of time. Even though we are still 3,000 blocks away. Right, so there is 2 blocks on either side that you could teleport to. Or you could teleport behind me. Stop teleporting on the ice. I'm gonna have to stuff buttons on the ice so that they just stop spawning on the ice. I feel like that's what I'm gonna have to do. I don't plan to bring cats down here anytime soon. But if I do, I'm gonna do that. They're surely taking their sweet time, aren't they? Please get off the road. Okay. Yeah, I'm in the middle of currently fine-tuning a 600B LLM on my second computer, so that 600B. Why do I keep on saying 600B? 0.600B. A 0.600? A 600 million. Sure, I'm just gonna say 600 million. I'm currently fine-tuning a 600 million model on my second computer, so that I can. I'm just doing it so I can see if it will work. If it'll actually do what I want it to do. If it is gonna do what I want it to do, then I'm gonna train the model that I'm actually gonna use. These cats are gonna take up 90% of this. I feel like at this point it's just easy to run. Come on, we're running. Yep, they're all following. Cool. So, I'm currently fine-tuning a 600 million model on my second computer, so I can see if it'll actually act the way that I want it to do. If you're trying to fine-tune a model, recommend it. It's pretty interesting to learn. But do it with a much larger one, if you have the capacity to. The smaller models kind of suck in that they don't listen as well. They don't listen as well. But if you have like a larger one, like a let's go a 10 billion, 7 billion model, it's pretty good. That they tend to listen to what you want them to do. That way you don't have to fine tune it. You can use a you can have the LLM bypass a persona or a information file, which is how I was originally doing it and how I'm currently doing it. Okay, fine. Oh. Yes! Alright. Okay. That lasted for as long as I thought it would. Time to keep going. So yeah, if you're using a larger one, you can just have it go through a JSON file or a file, and the LLM will read it from there. And it's pretty good in that sense. But if you want to work around that, you can use a, you can actually fine-tune it. You can actually learn how to fine-tune it. Pretty good. Which is what I'm currently learning how to do. Currently learning how to fine-tune a model. Which, pretty fun. Pretty fun. I recommend it. I actually want to, eventually, I want to learn how to, fine-tune a TTS model. Or fine-tune a TTS voice. So, at the moment, we're currently using the Quen 3 1.7B TTS. Pretty good. It's not too bad. But I wanna fine-tune one of the custom voices. One of the oh, not really custom, but one of the preset voices. So that Violet will just attach to that and be able to work off that. Which, you know, pretty good. But like at the moment, it's currently using the generation voice. So I've pretty much just given it a couple of voices that I was allowed to use, and told it to just clone that voice, and it's cloned the voice, and it does it pretty nicely. It does it pretty cleanly as well. It's not too bad. But it's currently not as expressive as I'd like it to be, which is my fault. But yeah, I'm trying to work out how to make it a little bit more expressive, because I've never done anything with TTS before. So audio, I've never done anything with it before. This is my first time doing something with it. Connecting the Quen 3 to, you know, everything wasn't too bad. The documentation actually, you know, says everything quite nicely, which is pretty good. But yeah, it's pretty simple. The fine-tuning, I'm currently learning how to fine-tune so that I can actually fine-tune a much larger model. Because I'm looking at building my own server, which will then allow me to have everything locally, right? Everything locally, so that I can have the entire system locally, and that at the moment is my second biggest priority, which unfortunately, if I want to make that a main priority, as I want to make it locally to start with, that is gonna cost quite a bit. It's gonna cost like 6,000. Actually, a little bit less, like 3,000 at the moment, because I have the second computer. It's like, sure. How long is that hole? This hole is massive. This hole is massive. We're currently on the home stretch now. We have like the 400 blocks to go, roughly. In general, the tunnel is like 4,800 blocks. So, yeah, it's a big boy. It's a big boy. By the way, welcome in, Ashley. How you doing? Yeah, it's a big boy. If I didn't have the cats with me, I would have used the boat, but the cats kept teleporting in front of me, so running is the next best option. But yeah, because I have the other computer, right? I'm good, how are you? That's good to hear. I'm not doing too bad, Besides the fact that I'm a little hungry. I haven't eaten for like 9 hours. I don't recommend that. But like, I forgot to have dinner. I like completely forgot to have dinner. I've had 2 cups of coffee so far, but I haven't had dinner. I was like, wow, Coffee's more of a priority. But yeah, with the other computer, because I have two computers, I have one terrible computer, which I'm currently fine-tuning the model on. I can... Ooh. I'm taking that, and I'm taking that. I'm gonna dump all this stuff down. Go away. Thank you. Alright. No, I need those. I need those. I've spent that entire journey to get them. I am not letting them down here. It'd be actually kind of funny if I had beetroot seeds down here. I feel like I would have cried. Did you really have to get in there? Oh. They just make me break everything. Come on. You know what I'm gonna do? These are all staying down here. You just know that? Actually. You stay put. There you go. Nice. Are you even working? I don't know, I'm really hungry. I am really, really hungry. I'm planning a dip for like 20 minutes, 10 minutes. Make myself a sandwich. Come back. Eat a sandwich. I am down. And not a good dying either. I literally started, I was fine before stream, and then I started stream, and as soon as I pressed that go live button, I was like, oh, come on, man. I just started to get hungry, out of nowhere. It was like, poof. Welcome to the town. Oh, Kimber, are you still here? Sandwich would be great. Sandwich would be pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. Let me... Oh, man. My inventory is a mess. Good thing I have chests that I didn't want to have to use. But I have chests. Take that back. Okay. Oh! Man, good thing I slept. Damn! Damn! 2 out of 3. Not too bad. Not too bad. Anyway, yeah. So I have 2 computers, right? One terrible computer and one good computer. One good computer is the one that I'm currently using. The one that you're currently seeing. The bad computer is currently... where Violet is currently run. Which is fine, right? But it's very, very bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. So... I'm planning on turning it into a server. Now, for that to actually happen, I would need a new CPU. Actually, I'm pretty sure the CPU that I'm currently using is pretty good for what I want to use. It's terrible, but it's not too bad. But I would need to spend 400 and something on a new power supply, and the 2 graphics cards that I want to get are like 2,300, which is a 3080 Ti, which is 20 gigabytes of VRAM, which means I'll have 40 gigabytes of VRAM to play around with. It's pretty good. I think you might actually be able to play games on that as well. Maybe, give or take. Yo, meow meow, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Cameron? 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 How you doing? Question. Does anyone remember where I put the, whether I put the beet seeds? I can't remember where I put the beet seeds. Oh, I can't remember where I put the beet seeds. That's not good. That's actually the opposite of good. That is very much the opposite of good. Ow. Very much the opposite of good. Are you serious? Yes! I take it back. I take it back. I mean, that's still good, but like, I don't know where they are. Great heavens. So yeah, with my current computer, current second computer, I can use the 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. I got scammed on that, by the way. I paid for DDR5 and I got DDR4. That was before everything, with the RAM and everything like that. But, there it is. Not good. So, yeah. So I can technically use the DDR4 RAM, for everything, which is pretty good. It also means that the motherboard and everything, CPU and everything is DDR4 or AMD4, which isn't too bad actually. But kind of wish I didn't get scammed, because then I could have had 124, right? Did my math equal them? No. No, that's 119. No, never mind, that's 96. That's only 96. Okay. I was way above. Way above. There we go. Blocked off. I don't want to do... I don't want to... Okay, I have to go back in there. I don't want to have to deal with that interior. I don't want to have to deal with that interior. Alright, what does that look like? Yeah, not too bad. Alright. By the way, if that's a mod that you're using, it's very pretty. Thank you, thank you. This is called, what are we actually using? We're currently using, Complimentary Unbound. It's pretty nice. The lights is really nice. Thank you, thank you. I actually quite like the color purple. Very good color. Very, very good color. So I was like, hey, that'd be pretty cool. Alright, we now have the beets, the potatoes, the wheats, the carrots. I think there's everything. Except for the fact that these aren't filled with water. Where's our water bucket? There it is. That's fine. Oh. Okay. Okay. We're very professional at this game. How does it... What? How? Okay. Okay. Dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. Or should I say the lack thereof? There we go. Oh, then that's flowing, right? Yeah, we don't want flowing. We want bass. Yeah. I think normal is better than flowing. Bam. I'll come back over here, grab that. Cool. Yo, Richard, how you doing? How you doing? Can we keep chat in English, please? Alright. Oh. It's fine. Oh, we need to go find a route to dirt place. One of the trees, I can't remember what they're called. I can't remember what they're called. There's something or other. Bam. Bam. Yeah. So if I wanted to have Violet locally run, I'd have to get a new power supply and and the graphics cards that I want, which wouldn't be too bad. Wouldn't be too bad. You can actually do that. You can actually do that. Added costs like $3,000. The graphics cards in general are 1,100. Not include shipping. So, including shipping, it's probably adding another like $100 for the two of the graphics cards. You can actually get them second hand, right? Which I might also grab them second hand, so that's like 1,200 for both the graphics cards, 1,700 including shipping, which is pretty good. Why do I have? Okay. Dude, I have no idea why I put that. It's crazy. So yeah, 1,200, 1,700 plus the power supply, if we're going second hand, is like 2,200, which is pretty good. Ow, that's my neck. Unfortunately, the computer is currently running on like 32 gigabytes of DDR4, which sucks. But we're not relying heavily on the RAM or the CPU, which is pretty good. That would come into effect when we're actually playing games, though. So DDR4 isn't too bad. DDR4 32 gigs, not too bad. Unfortunately, kind of sucks when you're playing Minecraft. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Alright, let's mark that there. Go to sleep. Whack that. Oh man, we're getting good. We're getting good. I'm hoping by the end we're gonna have enough. Why are you streaming at 3 AM? I'm streaming. Why are you awake at 3 AM? That's a better question. Why are you awake at 3 AM? But I am currently streaming at 2 AM. It's currently 2 AM my time. Why are you awake at 3 AM? That's a better question. Why are you awake? What am I up to? 66. Alright, what do we got? Rate of dirt, coarse dirt. Alright, we need to find... We have coarse dirt. That's normal dirt. I think I should have placed down a floor beforehand. There we go. My time, it's 3:06. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's currently 2:06 for me. Have I found another Australian? Another Australian? Alright, let me grab some dirt, because then we can start working on the paths. That's... Why did you not do that in the first place? Okay, that's gonna get annoying. Ow! I just sneezed. That hurt. Holy moly. Alright, that's rated. That's coarse dirt. We ruined coarse dirt. It's fine. Ow, that actually hurt. Holy moly. Alright. If that's the case, then we're gonna have to come down here.
Hydration is the key to performance.
Canberry! You scared the life out of me! Yeah. Dude. Welcome back. Thank you for the hydration. I now have a sore neck. That's how hard I jumped. That's how hard I jumped. I now have a sore neck. Ah. Oh, that's cold. That's cold. Oh, Canberry, did you want to see the rich people area? By the way, the latency is pretty good. Hold up. Hold up, wait a minute. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Ah, dude. It looks so good. Those trees aren't mine. Those trees aren't mine. I mentioned that at the start of the stream. Those trees aren't mine. That's why they look so good. These are actually B-Dubs' trees from season 10 of Hermitcraft. But I mean, it looks good, right? It looks good. I'll take it. I'll take it. The thing that I did add was that I added that. That's what I added. That's my contribution to B-Dubs' trees. That is my contribution to B-Dubs' trees. But yeah. By the way, I plan to release these guys, maybe, give or take, in the actual world when it comes around to them. I don't know. But yeah, these is the start. The start of the rich people area. It's starting to look pretty cool. This one, we plan to do an interior for this one, and that one. This one and this one, we're just going to block off. Because I don't really want to make it. I don't really want to make a car or a truck. They kind of suck. But I do plan to make some interiors. Because I think that'd be pretty cool. As for this, I want to turn this into an actual fan. I want to turn that into an actual fan. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. I actually started working on an actual fan. It's going to get pretty loud. It's going to get pretty loud. It worked, alright? It worked. At some point in... Oh, I broke it. I broke it. That's... Oh, okay. At some point in time, that fan there worked. The other problem is it's too big. It's too big. It has to fit within this, and it was 2 on each side. So, yeah. It was too big. But it worked. Give or take. Which I wanna make another one that works in this area because and then pretty cool. And then pretty cool. And then you can like stare out and then you can like look at the fan that actually moves. You know how cool that would be? Yeah, cool that would be? That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Just like walk around a place. I plan to put more of these trees around here. Like have some more trees that are around here and stuff like that. But for the time being, that's not too bad. I will say nighttime. So good. So good. It has no right to look this good. I love it. I love it. I mentioned this at the start of stream. I think this has got to be one of the greatest projects I've worked on in a very long time. In a very long time. Unfortunately, because I'm doing it in creative, right? Because I'm doing it in creative, it's sort of kind of taken away all the creative inspiration that I want to do on the world, which kind of sucks. So like after we finish this town, that's probably going to be the last project, give or take, the last project that we do in detail on a creative world. Because like we're currently just transforming it. We're actually currently just building it on the creative world and then putting it onto the survival world. And I don't like that. I don't like that. So I wanna at least, if we need to in the future, I'm just gonna like place down this, right? I'm just gonna place it down like this, and then in the survival world, detail everything there, because I think that'll be better in the future. It's better than me and my friends. Very nice survival server. Nice. Yeah. I've done some pretty cool builds in Minecraft, but like, oh, man, gives me shivers. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I love it. Did I? No, for a split second, I thought my Twitch went down. For a second, I thought Twitch went down. I was gonna say. I'm going to do this because I want it so that there's dirt here, but I don't want it to turn into grass. Is that coarse dirt? That is coarse dirt. Why would you not place down before that? Interesting. Alright, and that's dirt, that's normal dirt, and then the rest of that is coarse dirt. Alright. What are you meant to do? Oh, I have to tear out all this then. Oh, great heavens. Yeah, that might be a problem. That might be a problem. Alright, let me grab some... Ah, dude, the frames. I don't know what it is, but holy moly. That's crazy. I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright. We have to go on another adventure. Because I need rooted dirt. And I do not have any more rooted dirt. I have used up all my rooted dirt. Do I have any more food? Am I that broke? I have no more food. Ah, man. Alright, I guess I'm going to grab some more food. See, now I don't know what to talk about. I feel like, should I go back into Nerd Talk? I actually quite like talking about Nerd Talk. It's kind of fun. But it's not everyone's cup of tea. Alright. I think I have some food in here somewhere. If not, we're gonna have to go back over to the village. Which, that is starting to look like the case. Alright. Lovely. Oh, yeah. No, I have, like, absolutely no food. Alright. We'll take a quick stop at the iron farm, grab some more iron, and then we'll go over, get some food, and then we'll go out looking for those... What are those trees called? Azalea trees? So that we can grab some rooted dirt. If we can walk away with like 9 stacks, that'd be pretty good. How you doing, Moo? Ow. Alright. Oh man, the iron farm is working. The iron farm is working. Is it backed up or anything? I don't. No. Ah, no. We're good. All right. I was so terrified that would have been backed up. I haven't been over in a while. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm planning on grabbing the. I might do the second hand. We're going back on another talk. I might grab the second hand. Graphics cards. I grabbed the normal power supply because I don't trust secondhand power supplies. I don't want my house to blow up. I don't want my house to blow up. I don't know if there's ever been a story where you buy a secondhand power supply and your house blows up, but I don't want to be the first. Oh yeah! Sweet! How y'all doing? You guys don't have any... Right. So we are taking every single one of these. Wow, not every single one, but like most of them. Alright, cool. Let's put an entire row upstairs, and then we'll take the rest of them downstairs. So yeah, for the second-hand graphics card, that's like $600 for one, and I want to grab two, so that's like 1,200 for the graphics cards plus shipping, which is like 120. So we'll go about like 1.3, 1.4 in total, which isn't too bad. And then you also have the graphics, the power supply on top of it, which you need a lot of power to power them. So like a 1,200 watt, maybe. I think I might need a little bit more. I know that's a future me problem, but it's probably like a $5,000, $5,000, $500 to $600 power supply, which isn't too bad because then I can have Violet running at home, which is pretty good. Because then I don't have to rely on internet latency, which, you know, is pretty good. But that also means that we're going to need a better internet. And I'm hoping that might come true. Did y'all not go back to bed? Alright. Good night. How you doing, Farmer Jim? I'll come back over here because I'm grabbing some of those. And some of those. Thank you. Not too bad. Alright. Let's grab these. Probably not all of it. Alright. Cause yeah, I wanna eventually have Violet's entire system running locally. Which in the end would probably mean that I would need another 2 graphics cards, which would give me about 60 gigabytes of VRAM. Probably need a little bit more. But like, that's pretty good. And if you get them like secondhand, that'll give you like, I don't know, a year, maybe 2 years. It's not bad. Especially at 600. Pretty good. Alright, you guys are all locked in? Cool. How y'all doing? The rest of you are already locked up. Cool. And right, alright. I don't have a chest down here. I guess I do now. Alright. Now we'll go and find ourselves an azalea plant. 10-pointer, baby. Oh yeah. Bring it to bed because I need sleep. fine. I'll make one. I don't want to have to deal with phantoms again. Uh-oh. That's a browser. Alright, let's head out. Let's head out in this direction. Yeah. Ooh, ow. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Yeah, baby! Yeah, I sort of kind of upped the pig head drops, which kind of sucks. Ah, I forgot to turn it back down. So while I still have the pig head drops set to like 80%, I think it is, I am taking advantage of that. Unfortunately, I still forgot to turn up the sheeps. Because I want to test the sheeps, because I think I've got them fixed. I'm not too sure. Bam! Okay. So yeah, with that, that's like 40 gigabytes of VRAM straight off the bat. And I don't have to do anything with the computer. I mean, I might have to make it a little bit, I might have to make it a little bit external, because I don't think it'll all fit in the current case that it's in. But if I wanted a new case, I could put it in a new case. That'd just be an additional, like, $100 and something, which I don't want to put it in another case. Eventually, I want to put it in, like, its own rack. Like its own server rack. Be like the pros. Actually, you know, it'd be pretty cool having it all. Actually, I want to make a custom one. Like a custom server rack one day. I don't know how expensive that would be. But like turning a computer case into a server rack with like what do you call it? Like having like a normal server rack, but then also adding like your computer stuff on top of it. It's like your glass and your stuff. That's pretty much what I mean. Just having glass and stuff like that, keeping the same aesthetic, if you will. But eventually, I want to have like it. I want to have it all water cooled. Dang it! Because it gets pretty hot here. Having, I mean, eventually, if I like get my own place, you know, I can just have the aircon on 24/7, which I will. But like having it all water cooled would be pretty good, cause yeah, that'd just be pretty nice. I wonder if you could put, yeah, what's the liquid that you snap and you glow, you snappy glow sticks. Glow sticks! They're literally called glow sticks. Snappy glow sticks. I want to get like the glow-in-the-dark paint. Because that would be so cool. Having that filtered around. Oh, that'd be nice. It'd kind of suck because it'd only be me that sees it. But like, oh, yeah, how cool that would be. It'd be pretty nice. Have like a redeemable, right? That has it so that you can like open a webcam. Actually, I want to do this because Impulse got me into it. But I wanna have like pets, like a dog. Like when I get a dog, when I get my own place and I have a dog or a cat. Well, probably a dog. Probably a dog. More a dog person. Have like my own animals, so probably a dog. I want to be able to have like a camera on them, so that you guys can like redeem the camera, and it would like have the puppy on screen and everything. That'd be pretty cool. I have so many ideas, but like I can't do them right now, and it kind of sucks. But like there's a car coming. That went absolutely nowhere. But like yeah, the dog one I can't do, which kind of sucks. Ooh, ow. What is that? I wanna like show off building the computer, but I also don't want to. Come here. Damn it. Rest in peace, Fox. But like, yeah, I'm gonna do like all these things, but I can't do them because they take time and they take money. It's kind of funny because every single time someone asks me how work's going, I'm always like, I get money. That's all that matters. And they always ask, oh, why do I need the money? And I was like, oh, crap, what do I say now? Ooh, what do I say now? Because like, I have no idea what I meant to say. How have I not found a single one? What? Oh no. You see, that was optional. We should restart. Go. What happened here? Oh. A forest fire. Classic. So yeah, I wanna do all that type of stuff. But like, I also want a redeemable that like allows you to watch the computer screen. Not computer screen. The computer case. Because that would be pretty cool, I think. I don't know. Like if we do the glow in the dark, I think that'd be pretty cool. Like having a redeemable so that you can watch. Holy moly. You can watch the computer case for like, I don't know, a minute. I don't know. I think that'd be pretty cool. But like, for that to all happen, I'm gonna have to get it all. At this point, you're just tormenting me. Yeah, see, why'd you give me that head? You're not even that head. You weren't even that rabbit. That's how bad that was. Also, how have we not found one yet? Ow. We forgot a boat. I'm now boatless. This actually looks pretty cool. I'm so taking a photo of this. Future base location? What? I don't know. Well, yeah, no, I have so many things that I want to do, but like, it all takes time. It all takes time. And like, until Violet's done, I'm a little on the fence. Like, I currently have a set date that I need Violet to be done. I mean, done in a decent enough position. I was like, what is that noise? I have a set date that I want Violet to be in like a decent position. And then I also have a set date that I need everything else to be good in. And then I have a set date that I want to debut Violet. And that might have to be pushed back by like, by like a week, maybe. Because if I end up grabbing the graphics cards and the power supply and stuff like that, that's 1,000, 400, 500, 600, which, you know, I don't have that in the budget, so I'd have to, you know, open it up a little bit so that I get that much money. Yo, Tio, welcome in. How you doing? We're currently on a massive adventure looking for a azalea bush. Or, I mean, sorry, an azalea tree. How about you? I am hungry. I haven't eaten for like 10 hours now. Actually, sorry, I take that back. 12 hours. I haven't eaten for 12 hours. I've had 2 cups of coffee, though. Should eat something? I should eat something. I should eat something. But I'm fine, I'm fine. Give or take. Yeah, I'm just talking about Violet and, you know, how she's doing. And the plans for her. Thinking about it, getting the MacBook Neo? Ew. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. You know, if you would have just said a Neo, you know, I'd have been like, yeah, sure. I don't know what that means, but yeah, sure. You mentioned a MacBook. Ew. Respectfully, of course. You know, it's actually kind of funny. I was we have a forum, right, for OCs. And one of the schools that I was reading up on said that they're trying to go fully MacBooks and iPads, and I was like, ew. Dang, that's terrible. I didn't actually say that because I don't know what it mean. But, damn. If you, not only from this perspective of having to fix it, because Apple likes to be like, huh? You want to fix it? Unfortunately. You're gonna have to give it to us. Otherwise, it voids contract. Warranty. I like the fact that these rotate. That's nice. I didn't notice that before. So you hate Apple? No. I don't hate Apple. The company in general is pretty good, pretty smart, respectable. MacBooks in general suck. They have got to be the worst computer known to man. Besides Alienware. You can't get as bad as Alienware. I love Alienware, but holy moly, you can't get as bad as them. Cool. So we get AppleCare. You can't actually get AppleCare. For schools, you can't actually get Apple Care. They do make good. They do make good gaming monitors. I do agree. But if you have to get them fixed or anything like that, yeah, yeah, it would not only be cheaper but better just to get a whole new monitor. Also, all-in-ones. I don't recommend those. Don't get all-in-ones. You ever thought getting all-in-ones was a good idea? They had the right intentions, but come on, man, those things suck. I don't think I've actually ever heard of them before. I don't think I've ever heard of them before. I don't know any of the quote-unquote indie, I'm just gonna call them indie, quote-unquote indie computer companies. Like, I know the very few ones are in Australia. I know Allied and Allied. That's it. That's the other one I know. Oh. LTT made a video on them. Ah. Linus Tech Tips. I don't watch them very much anymore. I don't watch a lot of YouTube in general. I watch Mumbo and Korean. That's about it. That's about it. I watch Mumbo and Korean. And on the occasion I watch Nutty. I was just about to say, where are we? And then I was like, oh. And I know where we are. Ruda! Ruda! Good evening. How you doing? How you doing? Why did that not work? 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 I'll give you the back. I don't know why that didn't work. Bam. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Yo, Photon, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? How's your morning, after, evening going? By the way, how you doing, Ruda? Ruda. I don't have that mod on, right? Hope so. Yeah, no, I did. Alright, cool. Why'd I find this? This is my base. I live here. This is home. Home is where I begin. How'd you get much farmland? Oh. Oh. Go away. Oh. This. I heard it all. Every single bit of it. Actually, originally, it was meant to go all the way over there, all the way over here, and all the way over here. And I stopped. I stopped right there. I plan to continue a little bit, but, you know. It's not as impressive as I wanted it to be. It's a little wheat. That is a little wheats. A little wheats. A lot of wheats. But, yeah. No, it's purely just decorational. That's why I did it. That's a bottle of wheats. That's a bottle of wheats. I feel like we've been everywhere but here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to grab food. It's fine. It's a fine. Alright, let's go back to the desert. At least this time we can actually ride our boat. We don't have to worry about the cats. We don't have to worry about the cats anymore. Haha, son. We did it. Damn, that's sad. I hate that. How you doing, Mumu? I don't know why I keep coming this way. But I do. I feel like we should have another one of these areas over closer to the base. Actually, talking about that, where should we have... I feel like we should have another one of these entrances closer to the base. Like, over here somewhere. Like, should we have one over here? Or over here? Or up here? You know what would be kind of cool? Up here. Have one up here would be kind of cool. Like, you gotta go up here, around, up, and then you gotta go down. And then you go all the way over here. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that would be pretty cool. It'd be a long walk. But, like, that'd be so cool. Maybe we do that eventually. Maybe we do that eventually. Because I feel like now that we don't have an elytra, but we've moved away from this general area, it's a little longer to walk now. Like, if we kept all of our buildings quite small, and we just had things, like, around this general area, I feel like that would have been nice. But because we've started to, like, expand over this way, all the way out to the middle of Whoop Whoop, and soon to expand over here as well, I feel like it's kind of nice if we have more pinpoints than just that one. So, that'd be kind of cool. What kind of farm is down there? Nothing. There's no farm down here. It's just a way. It's just a metro system. So you come down here and you either go left or right, and it takes you. Take it easy. It takes you either to the desert or the village. But like because we're using this every now and then, it'd be better to have multiple entrances at the main village, at the main area, than just that one. So, yeah, pretty much. I like to call it a metro system. Because it sounds better. And that's what I try to do down there. I try to make it into a metro system instead of a highway. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to talk to Red. I have to shoot him a message after stream. I have to shoot him a message after stream. Make sure everything that I want to grab is compatible. That's cool. It's very much unfinished. Like, this part is finished. But if we keep coming, right here, very unfinished. Like, this is all meant to be red terracotta, and it's not. So it's very, very unfinished in some parts, but like the ocean parts are finished because they had to be. The ocean parts had to be finished, except for the fact that half the railing is missing and half of the railing is copper, not iron. There's that too. Actually, at the time, I didn't have iron. I didn't have an iron farm, so whenever I wanted to use iron bars, I had to go mine, and it took a long time to mine, and I just had an abundance of copper, so I was like, yeah, sure. So I just used copper. It's on highway, so it's going to be a long time before it's finished. I've stopped working on it. I've actually stopped working on it. If I kept working on it, it would have been nice. It would have been finished, but I stopped working on it. It's been a while since I actually worked on it. Alright. Time to look for an azalea tree. If anyone spots an azalea tree, feel free to let me know. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have cats anymore, so you're not exactly afraid of me anymore. Yeah, if anyone spots an azalea tree, please let me know. That's what we're currently after. An azalea tree. I guess you gave it to decide what you isn't finished either. Yeah, that's what we're trying to semi-work on. Semi-work on? Never heard of that type of tree. The trees that spawn rooted dirt. Especially in the desert, it is the only tree that you're gonna find. I was quite tired. Ow. Oh no, you thought you're going to explode? Hey Dad. I don't like our chances, actually. Where'd they go? There they are. Cool. So many trees and vines, it's hard to keep track. I wouldn't say... it's hard to keep track, personally. I'd say it's more harder to keep track of the different features. Ow! You did not have to spear me. This guy's driving around at 2:50 in the morning with the sun on his car. Oh! Hold up. There we go. Yo, Teresa, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Yo, Arctic, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Great heavens. I have a bucket of water in my inventory and I just don't use it. I don't like our chances on finding the tree that we're after. Just walk away. I think you're the first creeper that's ever done that. Interesting. Yo, Red Battle, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Ow! That hurt. Ow! Okay. Let me eat. Thank you. Just the two of us. That's a good song. Alright. It's turning daytime. I don't know if it's going to be a little bit easier or a little bit harder to see. Probably a little bit harder. Maybe. Maybe a little bit easier. Ooh, don't fall. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Want a quest? I want a quest 3 Pro. Boo yeah! Look at that. That's the tree that we're after. Maybe. That's not the tree we're after. Great heavens. I would like to hear the quest. The quest of many. The quest that only 3 have ever completed. The quest of life or death. Life or death? I don't want to be deaf. Well, I feel like I'm deaf half some. It's kind of weird. This is where we got our cats. Pretty magical. Magic Mamacule? Magic Mamacule. Kill over 10 skeletons? I have killed so many skeletons. So many skeletons that I have the bones of every single one of them. The bones and skulls. Even the fragments of the ankles. I have them all. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Damn. Look at this. What? And it's all just in there? That's pretty cool. Kill over 10 skeletons. You know. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. I've killed hundreds of skeletons. Thousands, actually. I have killed 12 armadillos. I have killed 1 axolotl. I've killed 9 cats. Holy moly. I'm a monster. I have killed 12,000. I have killed 12,000 skeletons. Very close to 9,000. 13,000. We are close to the edge We have not found one yet. How? How is this possible? How have we not found one yet? An oak tree was in the desert? Technically, it wasn't in the desert. Biome-wise, it wasn't. It was in, wherever it was. Because there's grass and everything around it. If it was in something like this, then yeah, that'd be classified as a desert. But where it wasn't a desert. You're a very small village. A very, very small village. How you doing, people? How are you doing? I'm taking this. Thank you. Oh, hello. No, I cannot. Would I ever try? No, no. I don't have the plans nor the admiration to kill a warden. I would trap a warden. But kill a warden? Oh, really? That doesn't do anything. We're no longer in the desert. We are no longer in the desert, but we have found one of these. And that's better. I mean, not really. It's not really better. It's just, a movement. It's just a movement. And if I can get myself... Oh, great heavens. How you doing, buddy? Damn, you just let me walk straight in. I didn't realize we were homies like that. Are you serious? Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Is that a raid? I haven't started a raid ever in this world, and I don't plan to start a random raid. I don't want to do anything new until the town is done. Are you following me? Okay. I guess I have some stalkers now. Alright. Where is an azalea tree? We need one azalea tree. A singular azalea tree. Bingo! I found you. Haha. Yeah, buddy. Oh, is it so good to find you? That took a while. That definitely did take a while. You know, it's actually kind of funny. The first time I actually came out here, when I found the cats, I was meant to find one of these. Now I found two of them. Wow. Yeah, when I first came out here, I was looking for these guys, and then I found cats, and then I was like, wow. Okay. I guess I'm gonna bring the cats home. Thank you. Oh, the lag. We We're at 60 FPS. How can people play at 60 FPS? What? Look behind me? Alright, give me 2 seconds. What do you want me to look behind me for? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why is the 1938 dust storm all over again? Floating sand blocks? What do you want me to do about them? My computer is too slow for that? Yeah, no. I was originally stuck at 60 FPS. And then I bought a new computer. And now, for some reason, my computer is just like, hey, we're going back down to 60 FPS. It's not good. It's not good. Don't recommend it. Alright. Well, now that we've found all these... 4 gigabytes is enough to play Minecraft? I don't think 4 gigabytes is enough to Google anything. Let alone play a game. Cheers. Yes! No! You dare mix my dirt with the very essence of normal dirt? Yo. Peasantry behavior right there. Ooh, iron. I don't need that, I've got an iron farm. But it's nice to look at. Remember where you came from. I'm joking. Why would I not want to do that? When you're rich, you're rich. Except for the fact that now I'm running out of inventory space. And light. I can do very lightweight stuff, like listen to music. What lightweight games can you play? Besides the very first Doom. Fun fact, you can play the very first Doom on literally anything. As long as it has a display and... well, a display. You can play anything. Oh, the lag! The lag is very much real. There we go. Oh. The Magic Hands Man. How you doing? How you doing? Are you out of intern now? I'm not doing too bad. I'm not doing too bad. Besides the fact that I haven't eaten in the last 12 hours. But I'm doing pretty good. Currently collecting a butt ton of this stuff, which we have spent the last 3 hours after. That was nice to be able to get some. I can hear a spider, but I don't know where the spider is. I've been turned so somehow awake with my 2 hours of sleep. Yeah, 2 hours of sleep. Now you can go home, and now you can sleep. Sleep your life away. I mean, maybe don't do that. Sleepers for the week. So someone that gets a minimum of 10 hours of sleep. Dunk. Oh, damn! It looks good down here. Look at this place. Look at this place. You could hold a Grayson Anatomy. I don't know where Grayson Anatomy comes from. I think it might be a doctor show. You could definitely hold a Grayson Anatomy show down here. That's how good looking it is. Oh. Uh-oh, I hear you, but I can't see you, and I don't want either of them. Now I cannot. That is a good thing. Alright. I might be lost. I am not lost. I'm not gonna sleep. Might eventually fall asleep while watching it. Well, I'm only gonna be live for another hour. Maybe less than an hour. 40 minutes. I need food. I am dying over here. As I mentioned, I haven't eaten in the last 12 hours. I need food. I'm on the verge of crying. Without food. Not really. I'm just starving. Starving. I'm like the lost child in the Jungle Book. And no, I'm not talking about Blue. I love that. I love that guy. He's got a footy. Like if you've watched the Jungle Book and you don't like Blue, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know if we can be friends. I see your feet up there. Great heavens. That's a good time to start reading chat then. Got the notification my parts are on the way. Ooh, yeah, no, dude, that car is gonna be pretty good. I cannot sleep for that long as soon as I wake up. You've never seen The Jungle Book? I recommend it. Really good movie. Actually, really good show as well if you want to watch the show. Up for the rest of the night. You know what kind of sucks is I go to bed at like 4 o'clock in the morning, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and then I am up at 11 a.m. It doesn't matter when it is, I'm always up at 11 a.m. Like, unless I go to sleep at like 9 a.m., I am always awake at like 11 o'clock. And it kind of sucks. That's in the morning, by the way. 11 a.m. in the morning. Unless I have work. I completely forgot that was a creeper right there. Completely forgot. Just slipped my mind. Ah! Find out where the spider was coming from. Turns out he was right there. Oh, wow. Alrighty. You know how I said that we were trying to get 9 stacks? We might be able to. Give or take. Might be able to get 8 stacks. Bonk. Oh, yeah, hey, dragon. I was talking about you today. I was actually talking about you today. I was using you as an example. So, thank you for giving me permission to use you as an example. It was good stuff, besides the fact that I said that you are a butt to Violet. I was talking about the memory system and how the memory system is gonna work. So if I was originally gonna do it that I was gonna play with everyone that I want Violet to interact with. So I would get you on a stream, record what you say, transcribe it, and then feed that into Violet, and she'll determine like your characteristics and stuff like that. And then I'd give that information back to you to verify, if you will. And then from there, you'll be stored in her database as friends. So should know you. But I'm gonna do it so that it's like a new experience for her. So that it's like new. So scrap that entire thing. I've officially scrapped it live on stream. Even though I spent the last like 20 hours trying to figure it out. Don't worry about that. So the new system is, it's just going to be a completely new experience. So I'm just going to write down who she's actually friends with. And then from there, you know, she'll create her own memories of you guys. But I was talking about how if you were a butt to Violet, she would be a butt to you, back to you. Should be a butt back to you. So if you said something that towards her or whatnot that she deemed butt worthy, she would be a butt back to you. She would act like a butt back to you, which is pretty cool. And I'm gonna try to do that to everyone, including Twitch chat and dono messages. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. So if you were a butt to Violet, she'd remember that. Actually, she's gonna remember anything. But like say you say in like a random conversation that you like pineapple on pizza. She's gonna remember that. And any time that a conversation pops up or a topic pops up where Dragon likes something, or Dragon likes, you know, what does Dragon like? Pineapple pizza. Wow. That'd be the first thing that pops up. It's like, wow, Dragon likes pineapple pizza. Should like go through the entire database of you and be like, what are your interests? Pineapple pizza. So, yeah. I was gonna hear a lot of magic. That's gonna be something. I wonder if that's actually gonna break you. That'd be interesting. I don't know if pizza is nasty. Mods, can we ban oak? Can we ban oak, please? Get rid of him. Adios, amigo. It was nice knowing you. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I am going the right way. Yeah. Oh, wow. It's kind of nice because whenever I want to go sleep, I just need to lie down on my pillow, whack on a video, I'm asleep. It's kind of nice. But like I'm tired half the time, so like, not really. Uh-oh. Oh! That's a beautiful flute. I quite like the flute. I never mentioned this, but I love the flute. So good. Underappreciated sometimes. Underappreciated. If I run on a few hours of sleep, I need energy drinks and coffee. So maybe sleep isn't for the weak. That's actually pretty impressive. This morning I had like 2 cups of coffee and like an energy drink. I was like, wow. And then I got to work. You know what kind of sucks? I had nothing to do all day. I had nothing to do all day. I had my test that I did to get the qualification. That's the word I was after, by the way. Eternal Dragon. That's the word I was after. Qualification. Not whatever I said before. Now I'm officially lost. What is going on? This is not a 1937 snowstorm. Sandstorm. Great heavens. But yeah, so I was doing my qualification for the high tier orange card today. And that's all I did all day. And I passed it with flying colors. Which is quite nice. Now all I gotta do is wait to be approved and booyah. I'm good. But yeah, I literally spent 2 hours today doing that, right? And then, yeah, I had nothing to do for the rest of the day. I was bored all day. I literally asked nearly every single teacher at school, hey, is there anything I could do? They all said no. Kinda sucked. Is it a joke though? Is sleep really for the weak? By the way, I'm gonna have to go back. Great heavens. Nope. So many squids. Because I'm more productive. I get that a lot. I get that a lot. That's why I don't play Minecraft very much. Or any game very much off stream. It kind of sucks. Because I used to play Minecraft like every single day for like 12 hours a day. And it was fine. But now that I started working on Violet, it's like, you know, I could be doing something more productive. I could be working on Violet. And then I stop playing Minecraft. And then I go work on Violet. And then it kind of sucks. So, I get to it that last part. Kind of sucks. Although it'd be nice, because when Violet's done, I can be lazy. And I can spend 12 hours playing games. It's a lot better than being bored. What do you mean? Like being lazy or being productive? Oh, by the way, Dragon. Turns out I can get that thing. I can get the server. I am going to use my old computer, right? I'm going to use my old computer. And I found the same graphics cards that I was going to grab that are 1.2K, right? 1.2K each. I found them for second hand, right? For $600. And I need 2 of them. So I need 2 of them. Right? That's like 1,200 for it, right? Plus I need a power supply, which is 1,000, which ends up to be 1,700-ish. 1,700. Boom! I can get the server, and I can get Violet set up on that, and I can have her done locally. Except I have to push back the due date by about 2 weeks. You know, I just made that up so I can set it up to be, you know, your special day. I'm joking. If I end up making her locally, I'm gonna have to. I don't think so. I take the back. But I do take the back. I do take the back. I don't have to. I don't have to push it back. I set everything up so that it would also deal with the, you know, the day in, you know, your day. 2 weeks after today. Anyway, I'm gonna go. See you later. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for sticking around. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I plan to get off fairly soon. Gonna go make some food. What have we got planned tomorrow? Deep Rock. We have a Deep Rock planned tomorrow. Cool. Can I just say, we have been at our base for a total of like 30 to 40 minutes today. The rest of that was spent outside. The rest of that was spent outside. Wow. Although now we do have an abundance of what we are after. Cool. let's go to sleep. Yeah, no, I literally put up like 1,700 for the server. Dummy. So I already have the stuff set up for the server. I don't know why I was like, yeah, no, okay. I have to wait. I have to push it back. I have to push everything back for another 2 days. Cause I don't have to do that. Elgato is streaming? Elgato streams? What? Since when? What is going on there? Ow. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Since when does Elgato stream? Anyway, we're gonna go raid out to Chia. Chia. She's currently just chatting. I don't know if she plans to do anything today. But yeah, she's currently in just chatting. But yeah, no. By the looks of it, I might be able to get that server set up for Violet in the coming weeks to months. Probably next month I'll be able to get it set up, which would be quite nice. Quite nice. But yeah, I'm gonna have to message Red after stream though, so I can be like, hey, is this everything I need? Is this good? And ship it off to him and be like, hey, this is the parts. What do you think? Both. Because the CPU and the RAM is fine. The motherboard is fine. Or at least I think it's fine. And then yeah, it's just the graphics card and the power supply. And we're good to go. That is 40 gigabytes of VRAM for Violet. That's crazy. That's crazy. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. In the end, I wanted to have at least 60 to 80 gigabytes of VRAM. And a better CPU and power supply and everything like that. But yeah, with that being